Well, good morning, everyone. How are we today? I hope we're all doing well. That's interesting, isn't it? Giant metal buffalo. Interesting. But anyway, good morning, everyone. Welcome to the channel. We are off on another adventure. I am out today. I am at the Buffalo Mountain Trailhead of the Hatfield-McCoy Trail System. And we've got an adventure for you guys today. Actually, we have a couple adventures for you guys today. I am staying here overnight. I have a little cabin, a little place called Billy Goat Mountain Village. They got cabins and campsites and all this kind of stuff, and it is literally right here at the Buffalo Mountain Trailhead. You know, you don't get much closer. I think that's one of their ads. You know, they're the closest one to the trailhead. They most certainly are. But anyway, they have several. They've got some really nice ones down there, one over here, and they've got a little campground. You can't see it. That's where I'm staying at. It's back over down this hill. There's a little valley, and there's a little campground down in there. That's the road going down to it behind the sign right there. But I've got me a little cabin. Kind of funny, actually. Y'all heard, you know, me called the hillbilly mountain goat. You know, climbing mountains all the time, you know. I'm sure y'all probably, you know, if you've been watching the channel, you've probably heard that. You know, Leo called the hillbilly mountain goat. Anyway, I am staying at a place called Gunner's Goat House. I thought that was just a little bit on the nose. But I need to get back in my vehicle and get on down there and go check out the cabin, go check out my little site, and yeah, get settled in and get this little adventure, get it rolling, right? Okay, we're getting ready to go down the hillside to a little campground at Buffalo Mountain Trailhead, Billy Goat Mountain Village. That little car wash right there, that's worth something right there. A car wash where you can take your side-by-sides. Most car washes don't want muddy side-by-sides. It stops up their drains. Hello. There it is, the beginning of the campground. Now they're not even finished yet. They're still working on these, and they're projected to have everything open this year, this spring. So they got 3 cabins up, and you can see that the 3 cabins, they got 2 that they're still working on, 3 that they're still working on. You got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 camp spots. Got 3 cabins down here, the bathhouse right in the center right here, and be some overflow parking down there. So yeah, should be pretty nice once we get this lined out. You know, get some grass growing, get everything graveled nice and pretty. But this is a really good spot. Look at this. I mean, this is really out here in the woods. There's the goat house, the one with the burgundy. That's me right there. Gunner's Goat House. The perfect place for goats to go. Okay, nice little porch, little place to hang out. What happens on the porch stays on the porch. Nice little place though, very pretty, isn't it? Very pretty. I like the lights outside too. But check this out, looky here. That's about the nicest goat house I've ever seen. That's a sweet goat house right there. Whoa, look at the goat up there. Yeah, we'll get to him in a second. Full kitchen, a microwave, little toaster oven, regular oven, refrigerator, sink. Nice. Very nice indeed. What is that, Keurig? No? Looks like a Keurig. Maybe it is, I don't know. Personal chiller. Huh. I have no clue. Okay, that's the Keurig there, isn't it? It says Keurig. Gave it away. The name on it kind of gave it away. But, bedroom. Look at that. I like the ceilings. Has these vaulted ceilings. It's pretty. A big old TV too. And a nice little place. Very nice little cabin. Very pretty. Hey everybody, how y'all doing today? It's a goat blanket. Of course that one's a goat blanket too, so I may have to slide them together and sleep in both of them. Or not. But nice little, check this out. Looky here. Oh, watch out for the little bell. Don't run into the bell. Check this out. Look at that. The recliner. It's power. Now that's pretty cool right there. Got a big old TV. And check that out. Check that out. What a picture up there. That thing's about 8 foot tall. Well, that's a goat. That's a mountain goat right there. It's my brother, David. Got a porch. Hang on. A back porch too. Front porch and a back porch. And just look at this. Total full-on West Virginia wild, y'all. I mean, that's some serious West Virginia holler right there. And we're fairly high on a mountain. I would imagine you get a little bit of snow up here. If there's a couple inches in town, you probably have 3 or 4 up here. Very cool though, isn't it? Very nice little place. But anyway, now that we've got the show you around the cabin accomplished, it is about breakfast time. I stopped and hit Dairy Queen on the way up and got me some sausage and eggs. Have a little bit of breakfast. That'll work. Before we get going, be right back. Don't go anywhere. But anyway, alright, thought I'd show y'all the cabin. Really pretty little cabin, isn't it? Check this out. I didn't show y'all this, did I? The bathroom. Look at this sink. Check that out. Look at that. That is really pretty, isn't it? That is very pretty. Bathroom. Automatic seat lower. Fancy. We got goats. We seem to have quite a few goats around the house. They seem to be dirty because most of them are taking a bath. So they were dirty goats, but now they're not. Check out the shower. Look at that. Look at that. Now that is pretty cool, isn't it? That is a good looking shower. Very good tile work, isn't it? Somebody knew what they were doing. Okay. Start shutting off lights we ain't using. Just want to show it to you guys. And we'll get back out here. I believe I'm going to turn the TV on for a few minutes, have me some breakfast, and get ready for the rest of my day. It should be a very interesting day. All right, let's have some breakfast and move on. Well, breakfast was nice. Of course, I guess it's kind of hard to mess up sausage and eggs, huh? It's pretty, isn't it? Very cute little cabin. Working on one there. This one's a little bit bigger, but got one going up there too. And of course over there we have the RV sites. Looks like 7 of them. 8 RV sites. Oh, that'll work. By the time spring gets here and everybody gets ready to start coming down here, they should be ready to go. Bathhouse, mid-construction. That's good though, it's good to see. We seem to be doing it up nice, you know, doing really good looking little place here. I noticed that too, look at that. Talk about some firewood. I was looking earlier, there's a little bit, I see more snow too. A little bit over through that way. I'll clean up some of that while I'm here and burn that a little bit later, have me a fire. There's somebody coming off the trail. There he is. Cold day to be doing it. But if you're dressed for it though, as long as you're dressed for it. Check that out. Now that's a pretty cabin right there, ain't it? That is really cute. They've got 3 of them, 3 real pretty ones up here. These are right on top of the mountain. Got a big goat up there, look at that. Big metal goat, like the buffalo, but not a buffalo, it's a goat. But this is Billy Goat Mountain Village. And right there's their sign. Right over there's the trailhead. And my place is right down over in there, down in that brush. That's where the little campground is. But we'll get a look at them tomorrow. I'm gonna head back. I need to go get me some firewood gathered up, get me, you know, get ready to have me a little fire later and get me some dinner going. Getting kind of hungry, but that's all right. I brought me a big old thick T-bone steak for dinner. Yeah. Oh yeah, that's more like it now. Back to the cabin after a long day of mountain goating. And kick your shoes off, watch some Simpsons for a minute. Yeah, on your electric recliner is kind of kicked back. That feels good though, I'll be honest. That first hill was brutal. That was fun though, it was fun. And you know, find something too, that's a big deal, you know, you find what you're looking for. A lost historic graveyard hidden right in plain sight. I mean, right off the road. Once I went up and found everything and came back down and knew what to look for, I looked back up on the hill, there it is. You could see the old wrought iron fence that goes around it. But I mean, could you imagine having, you know, the kind of funds, you know, money in the 1800s to have a great big ornate wrought iron fence around your family graveyard? And then years later, you know, someone of such prominence, and the graveyard just kind of fade back into the brush and under the garbage, and that's where I found it, under the trash. Old historic graveyard buried under the garbage. It's awful, ain't it? But like I said in the video, at least now it's not lost anymore. It's found. So now I'm just going to hang out the rest of the evening. If I drank, it would be Miller time. But we don't drink, so it's T-bone steak time, which is pretty good too. So anyway, all right, let's hang around a little while. Just relax, enjoy some of the atmosphere. My big goat buddy hanging up there on the wall, and my deer buddy over here. Just kind of hang out a little while and get ready to fix me some dinner. Have me a nice campfire a little bit later. Sounds like a plan. That sounds like a pretty good plan if you ask me. When I say one thing, that's a whole lot easier than cooking on a propane stove or an open fire, that's for sure. I used to I'm not used to having stoves when I make these videos. That's pretty nice, pretty handy. I've been sitting around, just kind of hanging around the cabin, just enjoying. This is really nice. I'm not used to this kind of luxury. It's usually I'm hanging out in a tent somewhere and it's freezing cold, and that's just that. But yeah, I'm hanging out and watching The Simpsons, running into that bell about every 10 minutes. I figure I'm running into that bell. But hey, it reminds me something. I don't know. It reminds me it's there. Yeah, we'll go that. Very pretty. Oh, I noticed. Look here, we was talking about the goat thing. Hang on, I noticed some more. I don't know if I showed y'all this one. There's a goat there. Okay, that's not goat themed. Where'd it go? There's the light switch. Check this out. Whatever floats your goat. Goats are like potato chips. You can't just have one. Who wants the first bite? That's very tender. It's a good steak. That is a good steak. Just melt in your mouth. I thought about eating over there, in front of watching TV, eat in front of the TV, but oh no, that couch is white, and I'm more of an outside kind of dog, if you know what I mean. Now, I don't know about eating on a white sofa, so we'll be good. We'll sit over here and eat, and we can watch Simpsons from here, just as good. We can watch TV just as good. But anyway, all right, let's have some dinner, and we'll go out here in a minute and get us a fire going and proceed with the evening. There we go. That's what you want on a nice cold winter night. Big warm roaring fire. Which I talked to Rosa a little while ago, and we are scheduled to meet tomorrow around 1 to 1:30 to go check out the cabins, the pretty ones up on top of the hill. But for now, we're just going to hang out for the evening and have a nice little fire and enjoy the evening. And they told me to make myself at home, with the firewood. There's a big pile. Let me get some light on here. There's a big pile of firewood over there, but they told me to go ahead and make myself at home, but I figured I'd go ahead and earn my keep. So I went out through that way and picked up some of the stuff that was down. I'd clean up some of that stuff while I was at it. I'm right here and having a little fire anyway, and it was just about as close, which I guess there's a pile right there is quite a bit closer. But anyway, we got it. I got some long ones going all the way back through there. Got some long ones I figure I'll go ahead and get rid of, get them all burned up, clean up a little bit, do what I can anyway. But so far, really nice evening. And turn that light back off. There we go. Something just fell. And get to poking the fire here in a minute. You know how it is. Campfires must be poked. It's a law. Pretty sure it's some kind of law in nature you have a campfire, you must poke it with a stick. Unfortunately, I burned my really good poker stick. I had a good pokey stick laying right there. I was getting ready, getting the fire going. Ooh, there's a dry one. You know how that goes. It got checked in. Oh well. There's plenty more. You just got to go out there. Got to go out there somewhere and go find them. Of course, I guess, you know, there is some right there that technically you could, but, you know, where's the fun in that, right? Where's the fun in the easy firewood? We want the stuff you have to drag. Nah, I'm just kidding. I won't do much more than this. You know, I figure I'll let that burn down and probably head in and watch some TV. Been a long day. A really long day. Been a good one though. Definitely been a good day. Found some lost history. Got to go stay in a really cool new cabin in a campground that ain't even done yet. You can't beat that, can you? It's a good day. Kind of cool out though. I'll be honest about that. It is not real warm out here, but that helps. When the smoke isn't right in your face, it's pretty nice. It's better. Stand over here for a minute and wait for the wind to change. And here it comes. A thorn in my finger from earlier today. I'm climbing that mountain looking for that graveyard. Got a thorn in my finger and never did get it back out. Yeah, well, we'll get it later. Right now we're just gonna hang out by the fire and enjoy. Pretty cool, isn't it? It's somehow something primal about having a campfire, something just satisfying somehow. You know, burn those logs, burn all of the wood thoroughly. Just go with the evening. Whatever happens, the only thing we care about is burning up that last little bit of log right there. About midnight now, I kicked the recliner back and was watching TV, and I'll give you guys 3 guesses what happened, and the first 2 don't count. Yep, I fell asleep. But check this out. It has snowed. There's like an inch of snow out here already, just while I wasn't looking. Imagine that. Just caught me not paying attention. Dropped an inch of snow. Okay. Anyway, well, guys, I'm pretty tired. I will see y'all in the morning. This has been a long enough day. Good night, everybody. Well, good morning, everybody. It's about 8 o'clock, a little bit after. How did y'all sleep last night? I slept pretty good. The one minor flaw, laying here, sitting there on that recliner, had it all kicked back watching TV last night. Fell asleep eating snacks, cookies and candy, and just eating a bunch of junk, chips and stuff, watching TV, and fell asleep. But look here, look what I woke up to this morning. Look at that. Very snowy. Looks like we got about an inch and a half maybe. Something like that. Not a lot, but enough to make it pretty. Let's go look at the hillside. Go out on the back porch. Look at this. Does that look cold or what? It is. I think the high today is supposed to be about 27 degrees. So it's probably a good thing that I went and found that old historic graveyard yesterday. It's a good thing that I get bored easily, huh? I was sitting around yesterday. I'm gonna go ahead and do it today. It's a good thing I did. It would have been a mess trying to find it today in the snow. But look at that. That is pretty. All right, let's get back in before we freeze to death. I ain't got nothing on but a t-shirt here. Get the snow off my shoes. Don't want to track any in. One. And two. That'll work. Very nice little cabin though, isn't it? Very pretty little cabin. I like it. Big Buck's bunkhouse. You gotta fly the drone in the snow. And meet up with Rose. She takes care of, she manages these cabins for the owner. And she's gonna meet me around 1 or 1:30. Looking old vines and stuff on it. Very interesting place. Going to be a nice one when they get it done, isn't it? Definitely going to be a nice little place. Very much so. You know, bring the family, got room for kids. They'll probably, who knows, put some swings or something probably. We'll check that out. Bonus scene. Winter Wonderland adventure that I didn't even count on. I don't even know if it, I don't know if it snowed down in the valleys or not, but we got a little bit up here. A little bit. Enough to be pretty. Certainly enough to fly a drone and get some really cool looking video. But I got the broom out and cleared the porch real quick. Cleared the stairs so I'm not, you know, tracking anything in. I mean, it's just snow, but, you know, it's not going to hurt anything, but it does melt and turn into water, you know, and leave it wet anyway. Saw 2 deer just a little while ago. I was looking out the back door and saw 2 deer going up the hill, mom and a fawn. It almost grown, not quite. But anyway, I'm going to, I guess, get the car cleared off and get the drone out. Probably need to warm the battery up just a little bit. Sure. All right, let's go. Let's take off. Go have some fun. Well, I got in some really good flight time. There we go. Now tilt the head out. There we go. We gotta get that fixed just right. Perfect. Perfection. Now, TV remote. All right, you mute. Just give me a minute. Not yet. You're on the right track, but not yet. All right, check this out. Sweet little cabin in the woods. Did my little campfire. Had a big old fire last night. Nice bonfire, warm. Hung out there, and the drone this morning. Been really cool. That's it. All right, let's have us a snack and enjoy this and get ready to play in some snow that I wasn't even counting on. Okay, we are back up on top of the mountain, back at the goat. It's actually Buffalo Mountain, named after the buffalo up here. That's actually Buffalo Mountain right over here. We're actually on it. I guess that's why they call it Buffalo Mountain Trails, huh? But I am here with Rose. She's shy. So we'll keep the camera pointed the other way. But she's going to show us around a little bit, show us the cabins, and, you know, just kind of tell us a little bit about. How long have y'all been open?
Well, we're going on our fourth year.
Fourth year.
This summer will make us 4 years in April.
I like the little campground. I believe it'll be really nice.
Yes, it is. We've been really good the last few years that we've been open. We've stayed pretty busy.
Well, that's
They
good.
come from everywhere.
That is really good.
Yes,
The Hokie
really good
Hideout.
people.
The Hokie Hideout. Look at that. This is gorgeous.
They designed these for like each one of their children.
Uh-huh.
One of them lives in Roanoke, Virginia. One lives in Tennessee. So that's where they got the names at.
Right.
Yes, and one was from Kentucky.
This is gorgeous. What's upstairs? More
That's,
beds? Little.
There's like 2 twin beds up there.
Really?
Uh-huh.
Well, we got to take a peek.
Yes. Come out.
That is cool. Turn the kids loose.
Yes. They'll have all the fun.
Bathroom. Very, very rustic looking.
Yes.
They're suspended from the ceiling. Wow. I thought my little one was nice.
You got a cabin too?
I stayed in the burgundy one last
Oh, you're
night.
talking about the one you stayed in.
Yeah, I
Oh,
thought that
okay.
one was pretty nice.
Yes,
This one just eats that one's candy, don't it?
You stayed in Gunner. That's one of the green.
Yeah, the goat house. That's.
Yes.
Hey, everybody. Very nice. Very nice. Look at this living space in here, guys. Check that out. You guys did wonderful with this.
Got a
This
hot
is.
tub out on the back porch.
Oh, really?
Yes.
A hot tub too, huh?
Yes. This one in Kentucky has the hot tub.
Let me take a quick peek. Before we move on, we'll take a quick peek. Huh? Look at that. No doubt. That is nice. I'm going to have to come up and book this.
Yes, you are. You are going to stay with us more.
That is gorgeous. Look at that sink.
Check out our curtain rods.
Yeah, the sticks.
The sticks, yes.
Yes, I saw
That's
that.
so cool,
I did notice that.
Yeah.
The curtain rods are sticks. That is gorgeous. Didn't really expect the snow, did we? It came on all of a sudden. It was pretty though.
Yeah.
I got the drone out this morning. I got some really pretty drone videos.
Did you?
Yes, I did.
Right.
Very nice. It's the same design too, isn't it?
They're all the same.
That ceiling is very nice. There's a lot of work went into that. Somebody spent a lot of time on that, didn't they? Just the wood stain and stuff, somebody spent a lot of time.
Yes. The floors. They sure did. And did a wonderful job.
There we go. You go that way, I'll follow around that way. Another stick curtain rod.
Yeah. All got them.
Those sinks are really cool though. I like that.
Again, that's
We've got to try that. Oh wow. That is awesome. These had the very nice. big ceiling fan right over the bed too. I like the coffee tables too. The wagon wheel. I noticed that there was one like that in
Billy Williams. He lives here in Delbarton, but he does a lot of this, like the shelves by the beds and the coffee tables, and he made most of this.
Really?
Yes.
Now I noticed the table. There was one like that down in where I was at in my
Yes,
cabin.
he made that one too.
Those are really
He made
pretty.
a lot of things. The beds, he did all that woodwork.
I noticed down there the countertop in the one I was in was like 4x4. That was
Yes.
really
Billy did
creative.
those. Yes.
Very creative use.
He did those, and
And super solid too.
Yeah.
I love those sinks. That is really pretty, isn't it? That is very pretty. Alright, where's this one? Right there.
Now this loft over there, that has 3 beds up in top of it.
Oh, does
And
it?
then you only have the 2 up here, where the other one had the 3.
Yeah.
It's only got
Those
3.
hanging beds are really cool.
Yeah.
That is really pretty.
So Billy did those.
That is really nice. I've never seen anything like that.
Uh-huh. People like them doing this good.
That is a first. Yeah, I bet.
They've got everything that you would need. I mean, down to a can opener, anything.
Yeah, I noticed that. It had silverware, bowls, and
They tried to think of everything that, you know, the people would need.
snow's melting off finally. Rocky Top.
Rocky Top.
Billy Goat Mountain Village. It's a cool name.
Operation failed. Operation failed. Operation failed.
It's a stubborn door.
Yes, it's cold.
Unlocked.
Get it? I don't
Talking
know if you remember all the
talking
billy goats.
doorknobs.
Billy goats that was up on this mountain.
Yeah,
back
I do. Many years ago. Yeah, I do.
Yes.
Yeah, I do.
I wish they were still here.
Very pretty too. This has the bunk beds like the second one too, doesn't it?
Yes, it's got 2 and you got 3 coming up top.
That's cool though. I like the ceiling fan right there in the middle too. You know, plenty fresh air. I like a fan at night. Very nice indeed. Nice and cool out. Very pretty. Huh. Very pretty. They did really well on the plumbing. I like that.
Yes,
Those are gorgeous, aren't they? Those
Yes.
faucets.
they are. Again, that's little Christine's ideals.
Yeah. That is cool.
Headboards made.
That's really nice. Very rustic. You know, a modern house, but still rustic. I'm trying to do the turn. I don't know if you know.
Okay, you're fine.
These are all handmade too, aren't they? Are these handmade?
No, not those bunk beds, no.
They look it, don't
This
they?
one we worked on first, and she had ordered those. Had she not, then she would have got Billy. That was before Billy started doing all his. Billy built this.
Right. Yeah, that's a pretty mantle, isn't it?
That's a big back.
Look at the size of this. Deer antler. Look at the tub. That's a big garden tub there now. That is really cool. This is an impressive little bathroom. Cabins don't usually have stuff like this. Well, of course, I guess it's a double wide. It's been redone into a cabin. That is really nice. Very cozy, isn't it? Very homey.
Birdie bitty.
All right, we'll see you guys down there. Ooh, that's pretty. That is pretty.
Here's
This
some of
is-
the burnt wood I was telling
Yeah,
you.
yeah.
Did this.
Yeah, that's different from.
Uh-huh.
This is different from the one I was in.
Yes.
Looks some of it looks vaguely familiar, but a lot of it's different too. Very nice, very pretty. Wow. Downright elegant, aren't they?
Mm-hmm. Super nice, yes.
Yeah, little goats. We got more goats. Yeah, this is similar, but totally different.
Look at the big goat over there on the wall.
Oh yeah, it does have another big goat. I didn't even notice that. He's watching you while you watch TV, huh? I like that ceiling though. That's really cool looking. The way that was done, that's really cool.
Christine's design.
She has really good taste.
She does. She's really good at this stuff.
No doubt. You could say that, couldn't you?
Yeah. Got your king beds in this.
Yeah, great big king size bed. There you go. Anywhere here is pretty well out there. But yeah, I saw deer this morning. I was sitting out there.
Did you?
Yeah, she came right up through there and had a little one right behind her.
There's deer, bear, yes. We see them all summer long. I mean, they're just all over this spot.
Oh yeah, I'm sure. Personal chiller. What is that anyway?
Personal chiller.
Yeah, I noticed the other cabin had one.
Ice maker.
Oh, it's ice maker.
Uh-huh.
Okay.
You got ice maker.
Okay. It said personal chiller on the side of it. What is that?
Yes, they've got a couple more they're going to build and finish up the bathhouse over there.
Yeah. Nice place for some campsites though. You know, for some RV spots and stuff.
Yes, it really is.
It's a good
They've got all
place.
they need. They got water hooked up, electric.
Exactly. And you can just take right up the hill into the trails.
Yes. Yeah. Right up that hillside there.
Wow.
Just light up some more.
Yeah. Where do y'all see this one? That's cool.
Christine made that.
She made that?
Yes, she sure did.
It's moss and pebbles and stuff. That is wild. I bet that took a while, didn't it?
Yeah.
The bear.
Enjoys it though.
Wow, look at that. Look at that.
Yes, me and Christine went up in the hills and cut these ourselves and drug them out.
Really?
Yeah.
Bedrooms upstairs?
Yes.
Wow, look at that. Like 3 bedrooms up here. One. 2 and a bath. Yeah, 2 and a bath. We got more goats.
It's all about some goats.
That's it. You guys can sleep quite a few all together, can't you?
Yeah, it's a bigger one. There's a whole lot more people.
The stairs look cool, don't they? A lot of detail work in them. You can tell the way they were cut.
Yes, Jim Bob's the guy that does all this. He's the one who built them, actually.
Oh, we got an upstairs porch on this one?
Yeah, you got a little one out here.
Oh, really? Yeah. Now that's interesting. Sit up here when it snows. Sip on some coffee. That would be interesting, wouldn't it? Very cool. Nice touch. Very nice little touch. Trying to watch the snow, not track too much of that
You're
in, but
fine. That's no problem. Just watch your head when you come down on this section.
okay. I like the wood, you know, the natural touch.
Yes.
You know, it's really cool looking. Some really very nice cabins. Well, thank you very much, Rose. You have a good day.
Nice meeting you.
You too. You
Come
too.
back anytime.
I will. I'm sure I will be back. I have zero doubt.
That's good. It's good to hear.
All right. We'll see you later.
Have a blessed day.
You too. Cool. Got to see them all. Come spring, though, I think once this gets a little bit greener, you know, in the spring, I think this will be absolutely beautiful little place. I guess this brings our little trip to an end. It's about time to get back home, get back to the real world. I got one day off, and it's supposed to be 15 degrees. What is it, tomorrow night? Something like whatever. Anyway, I think I may go tent camping in it. We'll see. But anyway, if most people said that, they would probably be joking. But y'all know, you know I'm not. You know I'm not playing. Anyway, guys, like I said, thank you all for coming along. Hope you enjoyed, you know, a little bit of the video. And yeah, thank you much. Appreciate y'all. We'll see you next time. And I guess from Hatfield McCoy Recreation Center on Buffalo Mountain in southern West Virginia, this is Leo. We'll see you later. Leo out.